fishing, it's in my soul.
Welcome to the Salt Strong Podcast, disrupting fishing entertainment as you know it. Prepare to laugh. Prepare to get to know fishing legends in a whole new and unfiltered way. And on occasion, you might even learn a thing or two about fishing. Here's your host, Joe Simons. Like diamonds.
The most helpful online fishing community in the entire world? You be the judge of that. Hey guys, Joe Simons, Like Diamonds, back again with the Salt Strong Podcast. This is going to be kind of a short and sweet one. Got some exciting news. The community, which is the private insider community with our now 50,000 members, we should be hitting 50,000 any day now, which is really, really exciting. It is now the new homepage at saltstrong.com. So as a logged in member, you go to saltstrong.com and now you will see the community there. And we're doing this for a couple reasons. One, it is the most helpful fishing community I've ever been a part of in my life. It's everything I wish was around when I was getting into fishing. It's everything I wish was around last year, which is why we've continued to invest in this and build it the way we have. The bad part was it was kind of tough to find for like a new member. You know, a lot of members come because of the Smart Fishing Spots app, or they come in because of the tackle discounts or this new tackle tester program that we have for all of our insider members, where we're giving free tackle out every single month. And the community was not buried, but it was, you know, a couple different links away. And there was a lot of members that I talked to, like, I didn't even know we had a community. And what was really interesting, we got to go fishing just here recently with two of our lifetime members. So these are members who have invested in the Salt Strong, and they are lifetime members, the best of the best, if you will. And as we got to spend a whole day fishing with them, we were asking them questions like, what do they like the most? What, you know, where could we be more helpful? And one of the questions that we ask is like, hey, where are you getting all your information for your area? And they happen to both live in North Carolina, in Wilmington, North Carolina. And both of them actually said something that surprised me. They said, well, man, we get all our information from the insider community. I was like, really? I was like, tell me how you're using it. Like, man, before every trip, we go in there and we look at all the reports for that region. And we even ask questions like, hey, we're going to be, you know, fishing around this area. Has anyone fished this area recently? Are you seeing bait in certain spots, et cetera? And he's like, every single time we get feedback, like 100% of the time we get feedback, even sometimes from guides and some local experts in the area in Wilmington there. So I thought that was so cool. And it's honestly what Luke and I do ourselves. If we're going to a new area, guess what? The first thing we do is go to our insider community. And it's so different than like Facebook or something where, one, you don't have the negativity and you're not allowed to curse in our group, and no one does. It's very, very clean and a fun place to be. But two, people share. I mean, they're sharing, you know, sometimes exact spots and sharing exactly what's working. Whereas Facebook, I feel like everyone's kind of got their guard up, and not to mention just all the negativity, et cetera. So I just wanted to share that with you. So pumped to have this now as the homepage. And another huge perk is we give well over $1,000 a month of free giveaway tackle. What's happened, you know, as we've continued to grow, we get basically proposed to from these manufacturers all the time. And they want us to, sponsor stuff. I'm like, no, we don't take sponsorships. We don't take money, but we will take free tackle to give to our members. So a lot of times we're approached by these manufacturers saying, hey, we got something new, or we have, this $200 item or a bunch of this stuff. Or, we gave away a trolling motor here recently. We get the power pole, I guess the kayak power pole here recently. Some pretty big gifts from these manufacturers. And so instead of being sponsored by them, we take the goods and then give them out to our members. The only way to get entered is to be active in the community. So for every week that you're active, meaning that you're in the community, posting questions, commenting, liking, whatever, just active at all. Doesn't even mean you have to be fishing. Just being active in there and telling someone great catch automatically gets you entered up to 4 entries every single month. So we gave away L2 fish board. That's a $2,500 board, giving away a kayak. We're giving away some really, really cool stuff. And every month we are giving away at least $1,000, if not more, of free tackle, but it's only for people in the community. So once again, it is now the new homepage. So you will see that. Where I would love some feedback from you are other things that you would like to see inside of the community. So if there are certain filters, or if we need to improve the search, whatever it is, let us know. If there's things that you're having trouble finding from, downloading the app or whatever it might be, let us know. We want your feedback. We want to continue to make this better and better. And as you will see when you get in there, there are some essentially filters that if you want to see just everything in your region or all regions. And then, of course, we have the main map too. And this is what these 2 lifetime members should share with me, that they love going to that main map. So we have our Smart Fishing Spots map and all those different layers, but there's a separate map that's in the community. You'll actually see a link to it in the community. And that map, those are that's the one with all the pins all over the place, where you can barely even see the coastline because there's so many pins. Each one of those pins is a fishing report from either one of our members or a community member or a coach, is what I meant to say, showing an actual fishing report of where they caught fish, what they caught fish on, what the conditions were. It's incredibly helpful. And you can even filter that by the time of year, like the month, etc. You can filter it. If you only want to see fish that were caught on incoming tide, you can really get down in the nitty gritty if you want. So another really, really incredibly helpful place for you to get information. And that is why we are putting it front and center, first and foremost, right there when you log in, because that is where all the best information is. We still have the old school dashboard. For those of you that are used to it, you'll see a link where you can still go to the old school dashboard, but we're just trying to simplify things and give you everything you need at your fingertips right here in this one place. And if you're not a member, what the heck are you waiting on? We do have the most helpful community I've ever seen out there. We now have the Tackle Tester deal. And if you aren't familiar with that, whether you're a member or not, all members are automatically enrolled. You do not have to do anything except just be active and make sure your billing is up to date. And then every month, around the 18th of the month, we send out an email. We've done it in the past 2 months, and we say, hey guys, here's what we're giving away completely for free for you to test. What we're trying to do is get feedback from you guys, our members, on what is working in certain areas the best. This is how we get to decide, hey, are we going to continue to carry this product? Is it going to be something we want to go all in on? Maybe get, the more of this or less of this, et cetera. We're trying to be the Consumer Reports of inshore saltwater fishing. And, we only have so many coaches and so much time that we can go test stuff in our own areas. We want to see how it's working in your area. So for instance, just a couple weeks ago, we gave away a full pack of the new Power Prawn New Penny, and we're getting feedback. And the place to leave feedback is in the community. You go, what do you know? Yeah, so you actually go out, one, get it for free, 2, use it and go out and fish with it. And then 3, report back on how it worked in your area. And we're just compiling all this information, once again, to make sure that we are only presenting and offering things in our tackle store that 100% work. So no brainer on that alone. And of course, the Smart Fishing Spots app, holy smokes, wait till you guys see what we are working on with this. It is absolutely next level with some of these layers. And we've got some whole new, kind of like that 3D underwater view. We are going all in on some of that because, gosh, we have found so many cool little hidden spots. Heck, just yesterday, we found some new spots to catch inshore grouper, like in snapper. Keeper fish and even some flounder, all from this underwater 3D mapping. And it was right there. right near shore, and it happened to be a little ledge that was deep enough that held some pretty big fish. It's so cool what you can find with this mapping layer. So stay tuned on that. We will have some really cool stuff on for land-based anglers as well. That's one of the biggest requests we've been getting with Smart Fishing Spots is, hey, I don't have a boat or kayak, or maybe I do and I'm traveling, or the boat's in the shop or whatever it might be. It'd be cool if we had some, some more spots and some more, I guess, kind of helpful shortcuts for land-based anglers, whether you're fishing from the surf, a beach, or wade fishing, etc. We've got a really, really cool new feature that is going to highlight all of the best land-based spots in your area, and probably some areas like I've been playing around with it because we're testing it right now before we release it. And I found some areas I didn't even know were available for us to fish, meaning I thought it was private property, and it turns out it's not. So really, really cool. It's been incredibly eye-opening with some of these new layers that we are bringing out. So stay tuned. That'll be in Smart Fishing Spots. If you want to make sure you have the latest one, make sure you go to your app store. And if you see an update it. That way you will have all the latest and greatest information from Smart Fishing Spots. So a lot of new stuff coming. The routes are going to be back here. Maybe even by the time you hear this podcast, the routes will be back in. That was something that was on the desktop version and not in the app. It is now coming back better than ever before in the app. And we'll probably do a whole little video on that coming up on how to use the routes. So it's routes, waypoints. You can even build out a route in Smart Fishing Spots and export it to your unit if you want to do that. So really, really cool. So just want to give you guys an update on that because we've had a lot of questions about this community and the new homepage, and I want to address it along with all the cool new things coming up. So if you're not a member, go join us. If you are, make sure to be logged in and go to saltstrong.com. Check out the new homepage community and make sure to be active every week so that we can send you some free stuff. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you on the next episode.
'Cause fishing, it's in my soul, it was pain.